Welcome to another Passport to Wall Street video where we're going to talk about the stock of the week. We're going to go over a particular symbol and sort of talk about the technical setup that may be occurring for traders. Now, what we're going to do this week is change it up a little bit and be a little bit different. We have been looking at a lot of stocks that were breaking out or had potential to the long side for technical traders if you're interested. Well, this week we're going to look to the short side. The markets have been sort of extra volatile lately, so we're going to look for a short trade that may attract the attention of technical traders, and this one is going to have a couple different parts to it. So let's go over to the charts real quick and check out symbol CBS. So this is the television company CBS, and what's happened so far here on the charts, yeah, you can see all the way back here to last summer. We've got a very large downtrend in play, and I'll just kind of connect the last piece here so we don't have to zoom out too far. But you can see if you just back up and go all the way, you see this big long downtrend. Now inside of that, we have a sort of a short-term downtrend, and we could draw, that's not a very good line, but you get the idea. We could draw some lines here just to kind of indicate general direction, right? And so what's happened is this stock has been in a wider downtrend, but recently seems to have accelerated. Technical traders will spot this. The computer algorithms that trade sort of the trend lines and things like that, they will spot this as well. So the question is, if this does head lower, would it be an interesting short? And if so, where in particular would you consider an entry? Now, I think this one is unique because here is a series of lows that spans this week and a little bit of last week. See these lows right here? The low happens to be 51.65. So technical traders, to start a position, will be looking at this 51.50 as the first support. Now, you wouldn't consider a sort of a full committed position in this case because we still have the low that's about $1 away. So in this case, what you would see, I think, is, unless there's some bad news or something like that, you would see initial volume right here at 51.50, and that's going to be showing traders sort of dipping their toe into the water, shorting the stock. But the real push to the downside comes after this 50, we'll call it 50-50, right? If you're looking for two even numbers as an entry price. So trade of the week happens to be CBS. Looks like there'll be some entry here at 51.50 should we push down there, and 50-50 on the downside. Also, if the markets continue to be a little volatile, that could be just enough that it needs to push it down here in the short term. Now, the next support area, if we go out to a weekly chart, we'd have to come all the way down to this prior low. That gives you a few dollars in potential profit, which would put it around 48. Happens to be a popular Fibonacci number, or Fibonacci area as well, for those of you that like to follow that. And so we'll see. You know, we've got a target in mind. Technical traders do have enough skin in the game to be able to take this trade, but they're also able to sort of start with half the risk and then add the rest if it breaks down under that next low. So it's kind of cool. You can start with a little bit of risk. If it doesn't go your way, you lose a little bit less. If it does go your way, you have the ability to add when it breaks that low. So kind of an interesting trade, not only being that it's on the short side, but also being that you have two entries and now a possible target that other technical traders will use. I hope you enjoy that. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see you soon.